So I'm going to be going live today, and I'm going to be going live twice because I was supposed to go twice yesterday. That didn't happen. So let me make sure that I am live. I see LinkedIn, I see Instagram, and I see YouTube. All right, so I'm going to go live, and today I'm going to be talking about bookkeeping mistakes that you need to avoid and that small business owner needs to avoid, and that they need to make sure that they are aware of so that they don't make these mistakes. If you guys can hear me okay, let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me. I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. And I'm probably going to try without my headphones. So hopefully that doesn't impact anything that's on YouTube. But let's get started. Who am I? My name is Atia Brown. I am the owner of the Savvy Accountant Firm, which is a full service CPA firm where we are savvy at solving your tax issues. And we are going live every day in December to talk to small business owners about things that they need to know when it comes to taxes so that you guys can be more informed. And because tax season is right around the corner, so we want you guys to make sure that you're prepared. So today I'm going to talk about some common tax mistakes that small business owners make, and obviously ones that you want to avoid, right? So one of the biggest mistakes that small business owners make when it comes to bookkeeping and taxes is they are missing tax deadlines. So by missing tax deadlines or not knowing the correct tax deadlines, they aren't prepared. And that's one of the ways that they actually end up spending more money on their taxes, is because they don't file on time. And interest and penalties are one of the ways that you're going to make sure that you're overpaying on your taxes. So you get a tax bill, it's due, or you miss a tax deadline and you have a balance due, you are going to actually incur more taxes. And so you want to make sure that you understand these tax mistakes and that you don't make them. So the second thing, that the biggest tax mistake that I see small businesses making when it comes to their taxes and their bookkeeping is, are you guys ready? It's misclassifying their employees and their contractors. I see this all the time. First of all, I hear business owners saying that I have 1099 employees. That's not a thing. You can have an employee or you can have a contractor, and the way you pay them, the way that you have to account for their taxes withheld, all of those things are different. And for one reason, people tend to think that contractors are the easier way to go. And so they tend to say that they have 1099 employees when it's really a contractor, and they think that they can just elect contractor over employee because it's easier. I did a live back in this whole series of going live daily when I talked about employee versus contractor and why you need to understand the difference, because it's not just what you decide, it's what they actually are. And because an employee carries a lot of task, because you're the fiduciary, you need to withhold their taxes, submit the taxes on their behalf. If you misclassify them and as a contractor and they really are an employee, you are going to have to pay additional taxes because you're going to be late in filing because you wouldn't have filed them because they weren't employees. And so you need to make sure that you understand the proper classification for the people that you hire, whether they are employees or contractors. The third mistake that I think small businesses make when it comes to their bookkeeping that leads to issues with taxes is going to be overlooking deductible expenses. So a lot of times, small business owners, they are very aware of what they brought in. So they know that they hit 6 figures, 7 figures, they know that they hit all that. But what they aren't aware of is their deductions. And the deductions are basically their ownership. Like, they need to be the ones that are concerned about that. The government's ownership, the government knows about your revenue. Don't think that I'm just making this up. The government knows about your income sources, and they can track that, and the onus is on them to show your revenues. Your onus is for your deductions, for you to prove that these deductions are valid. And a lot of times small business owners overlook it because they're not tracking it. So by not tracking it, they don't have accurate records. And so you want to make sure that you're not making that mistake of overlooking deductions that belong in your business, that's going to help you with your bottom line, because your taxes are basically calculated from your revenues less your expenses. So you want to make sure that you have those deductions on par and you know what they are. The fourth mistake that I see small business owners making when it comes to their bookkeeping, which leads to tax mistakes, is failing to keep actual accurate records. And what this means is that they are not concerned with their bookkeeping at all. And because of this, they don't handle it. They leave it to the wayside. They think when tax time comes, they can just kind of make up numbers for their tax return. And that's going to be a disservice for them because by not keeping accurate records, you don't know what you should be paying in your taxes. And then you don't know if you're overpaying your taxes because how can you know if you're overpaying or something if you don't keep track of what you're paying? So those are some mistakes that I see small business owners making far too often, and they don't have to be making those mistakes. Having accurate bookkeeping is going to help you with your taxes. There's no question about it. So you need to make sure that your bookkeeping is up to date. You need to make sure that your bookkeeping is accurate because you need to know your numbers in order for your taxes to be prepared. And in order for you to get any tax savings, we need to know what we're working with. So those are some common mistakes that I see business owners making, and I want to make sure that you guys aren't making them. So you guys need to be aware of your tax filing deadlines so that you don't incur additional penalties. You guys need to understand that there is a difference between employees and contractors, and it's not just what you decide or what you want to do. And you need to make sure that you're keeping track of your deductions, which comes with having accurate books. And you need to make sure that you have the bookkeeping done. Stop leaving it for last minute. Stop thinking that it's not important. If you guys want to know how your business is going to be successful, it's having the reports and the records to let you know what is happening in your business. So I wanted to come on this morning and to talk about these tax mistakes that bookkeeping is leading to, that bad bookkeeping leads to. And I wanted to come on and let you guys know that we are here to help you if you guys need help in that situation. Before I get off, I do see some questions. I don't want to miss any questions. I will be going live again this afternoon, and I will be talking a little bit about tax strategy, how it is, how it works, and we have a one-time offer coming this afternoon that you guys do not want to miss for a VIP day that we are giving away. So you guys want to make sure that you join our live the next time. So if you guys aren't following us, make sure you follow us and subscribe so that you know when we go live, because I don't have a time, but I will be going live this afternoon. Yes, bad bookkeeping is not good for you. It's not good for your taxes. You are going to overpay every time. So if you guys have questions, you can put them in the comments. I saw someone say they had a question, but they didn't write it. So if you want to post your question after, you can do that. And I will see you guys this afternoon for our next live where we talk about tax strategy and how the Savvy Accountant can help you save on your taxes and the VIP day offer that we have coming up. I'm excited about that offer. So if you guys are on our mailing list, you would have got that email already about the VIP day. If not, you will hear it when I go live. So yeah, that was our daily live for today. I look forward to seeing you guys this afternoon. Bye.